Glorious morning, soul siblings. Namaste. Today is Chooseday, so happy Chooseday to all of you. We remember that the darkness and the light, heaven and hell, goodness and badness are aspects of life. Life is the oneness, and then we come into this life to experience these dualities. In the embodiment as a human being, we experience the duality of life so that the contrast can give us the opportunity to know one and the other. So both of them are blessings. We don't have to curse one and bless the other, we bless both, and this is our choice, to engage with life lovingly. Today is Chooseday, so we choose love as the energy to have circulate in our system and also to be expressed through our thoughts, words, actions, and definitely our intentions. Beautiful. Let's get started with our first practice, which is called life appreciation. This is a breathing practice, as you may know, where we aim to breathe using more of our lung capacity than we are used to in our day-to-day. There is no particular technique, so you can breathe either through your nose or your mouth. Just make sure to use more of your lung capacity than you're used to in your day-to-day. And breathe in celebration. Celebration to be awake and aware, to be alive, to be yourself. Sometimes the energies when we wake up are not necessarily high or elated, happy, luminous. So in those instances, hola Patricia, bendiciones. Saludos por Alemania, bendiciones de corazón a corazón. Entonces hacemos la práctica de apreciación de la vida. Esto es BAM Yoga, Breathing, Asana and Meditation. We are breathing using more of our lung capacity, blessing our system, blessing ourselves, blessing our life, and choosing to engage in appreciation of 3 levels of life. Look around you as you're breathing richly and appreciate, engage with love from your heart, from the core of your being, for the life that God created. If you are indoors, look out your window and see the different forms of nature expressing itself so beautifully, so magnificently in this life. I was saying that sometimes we wake up, we start the day, and the energies are not necessarily high, so we can use these techniques to recycle the energy and connect with life from a different point. Today is Chooseday, so we invite ourselves to choose consciously, and we are choosing to engage in appreciation of all the life that God created. Look all around you, breathing deep and slow, celebrating being alive right now, and being able to appreciate how beautiful life is. Nothing has to change this very moment. Just look outside. See nature expressing itself in the forms of trees, the sun, mountains, oceans, rivers, animals. So much color, so much beauty, so different forms, sizes, shapes that make this world and our lives so much more beautiful. So thank you, life, for beauty, for abundance, for freedom. Inhale richly, exhale generously, breathe freely. Respiramos juntos, Patricia, utilizando más y más de nuestra capacidad pulmonar, recordando que respirar es esencial para la vida. Nos ayuda a armonizarnos, a integrar nuestros 5 cuerpos y a hacer conexión con el alma. Segundo nivel de apreciación, second level of appreciation, the life that we have created. We have the ability to choose. We have been given free will and willpower. Through free will, we can make our choices. Through willpower, we can exercise them. What a freedom those superpowers give us. So now look around you and connect with all the things that you have chosen to bring into your life, that make up the life that you have created for yourself. All these things bring you so much more comfort, delight, beauty also in your life, protection, safety, the walls, the ceiling that protect you at the moment from the elements, the AC, or perhaps the heating, the water, electricity, your clothes, your cell phone that you are using to connect with this class at the moment, the people you have chosen to bring into your life and to sustain. So breathe in appreciation for all these things. Thank you, life, for the whole of life. Thanks to myself for the life that I choose to create for me. And now we engage in the third level of life appreciation, the life that you are. Yes, indeed, you are life living. Every organ, every molecule, every atom in your system is a living entity. So take a rich inhale, blessing every single atom in your body. Breathe freely. Just a few moments of breathing deeply has effects that we can perceive readily, changing how we are thinking, how we're feeling, and how we are engaging with life. Fantastic. Let's move now to the second part of the practice. This is called focused breathing. So before we were using more of our lung capacity, and now for this practice we will use our full lung capacity. So remember that your lungs go from the base of your ribs all the way up to the collarbones, these bones over here. So they are rather big, but usually in our day-to-day we are using a very small portion of them. And also when we exhale, we are not letting all the air out. So we are keeping all the air inside that doesn't allow us to fill up with new air, fresh air on the next inhale. So in this practice, when you exhale, blow all the air out of your lungs. Make sure that there's no old air inside. And then when you inhale, you breathe in, filling up your lungs all the way to the top, to the collarbones. For this, allow yourself to breathe more slow. You can pace the speed at which you breathe. So breathe slowly, and you might have to teach yourself to find perfect comfort in breathing more slow. The energies inside will push you to rush, to hurry, but you're choosing equanimity, you're choosing peace, you're choosing to exercise your freedom of choice. You're choosing to make choices and have your mind and your body obey them. They are tools at your service, but usually we are serving them. So beautiful. Let's get started. Close your eyes, seal your lips, open your heart, and begin to breathe out through your nose. Blow, 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 blow all the air out of your lungs. And once your lungs are empty, begin to inhale softly. Fill up your lungs to the top. I bring the microphone close to my face so that perhaps you may hear me breathing. This breathing technique is called Ujjayi breath. Ujjayi means victorious, and we declare victory of the soul over the ego, of love over fear, of confusion, of of equanimity and clarity over confusion. Breathe slowly. There's plenty of rush in your life. We are taking this time to slow down, engage with peace, equanimity, and joy. Stay present and give our attention to the breathing process. We know that breathing is essential to life, and we breathe this time to nurture ourselves, to integrate our 5 bodies, to make soul connection. Many benefits we're seeking to do this practice, so don't let your mind trick you into this is boring. You are making big decisions for the rest of your day right now. You are recycling the energies inside. You're blessing every cell and atom in your system, every organ, with pure life force energy, allowing you to stay youthful, strong, nimble, present, and enjoying life, enjoying who you are, who you choose to be in face of your life situations. Stay present, breathe using the full capacity of your lungs. Teach yourself to find perfect comfort in breathing more slow. Many times we say we want to find more peace in our lives, but we are not necessarily eager to sustain the peace. The minute something happens, we jolt, we jump into excitement, into anxiety, into stress, different forms that we have to interact with whatever happens in our lives that are not necessarily peaceful. So sustaining peace is something that we have to develop, we have to choose. It is not just going to happen by itself. And we are using this time at BAM Yoga to do exactly that. Find perfect comfort in being peaceful. Allow yourself to engage with being the watcher of whatever comes up, instead of choosing to label readily whatever is popping. If I am breathing too fast or too slow for you, find the pace that is comfortable, and remember, just use the full capacity of your lungs. Breathe softly, use the full capacity of your lungs, stay present. In this breathing technique, we are creating a subtle sound at the back of the throat. That's why I bring the microphone close to my face. And that sound, we use it as an anchor to keep the mind present. And we use it also as a gauge to know how is the state inside. Paying attention to that sound, we can be revealed the state, the energetic state inside, and then we can make the recycling as needed. Beautiful. Let's move on to the third section of the breathing part of BAM Yoga. Now we are going to add movement to the breathing, very simple, soft movements, and we are going to prioritize the breathing instead of the movement. We continue to breathe using the same technique, Ujjayi breath, but usually we are prioritizing what we're doing or how we are moving, and we forget the breath. When we hold the breathing, we create tension inside. That makes our muscles hurt, our bones hurt, the blood and energy don't circulate properly inside, and the organs also don't function properly when we are squeezing ourselves like this, because we are tense or because we are restricting the breath. So now we are going to consciously choose to revert that, breaking that automatic and engaging consciously with ourselves. We are going to prioritize the breath, invite the body to move following the pace of the breath. And we are going to breathe using the same breathing technique as we were using a moment ago. And we are going to move the body, pay attention to this part, in celebration for us to be able to move. It is nice to be able to move the joints, but it is also nice, and it is such a blessing to be able to move ourselves in life. If we are in a position that we are not comfortable, that we don't like, we have the power to move ourselves to a new position, situation, or condition. We are creators, and we can create new things in our lives, and we celebrate that in this practice. Beautiful. Palms together in front of the heart. Begin to exhale. Breathe through your nose. Inhaling, bring the arms up, reach up high. Move at the pace of your breath and breathe slowly. When you begin to exhale, arms come down, opening to the sides. Reach out, expanding your heart. Inhale up. Exhale down. Teach yourself to find perfect comfort in breathing slow and also breathing using the full capacity of your lungs. Inhale up, reach up high, lengthen the spine. With your exhale, lean to the side, one hand down, the other arm up, look up and twist, stretch. Inhale up, move with your breath. Exhale, lean to the other side, stretch, make it feel good for you. Inhale up. Exhale, side. Look up and twist your spine. Roll the shoulder back. Inhale up. Exhale, side. Sometimes we tend to collapse forward like this. So roll the shoulder back. Bring the hand back. Open your heart and stretch. Inhale up. Next exhale, forward. Release tension from your hips. Aim to keep your spine straight. Bring your forehead or chin down towards your mat. Wherever you reach is fine. We are making a few repetitions, so allow each exhale to go slightly deeper. Not by forcing your body, but instead by relaxing it, letting it melt into the pose. Your body is 70% water, so you're naturally flexible. Next exhale, bring the hands down behind your back. I'll turn to the side so you can see. Hands behind your back, fingers point forward, feet in front of you. Separate your feet hip width. Inhale, hips up, head back. Open the heart. Exhale down. Inhale up. Breathe using the full capacity of your lungs. Move slowly. Inhale up. Exhale down. One more time. Inhale. This time, optional. Bring one foot up. Exhaling down. Next inhale, other leg up. Exhale down. Hips down. Awesome. Turn over to your knees and hands. Hands are shoulder width apart. Knees are hip width apart. Inhaling, arch your back, look towards your belly button. Exhaling, belly button down, look forward and up. Curve your spine. Inhale. Exhale. Stimulating the spine feels awesome, and it also has so powerful benefits for the entire system. Arch your back, curve your spine, bring your spine to neutral now. Shift your right hand to the center of the mat. Inhaling, left arm up, look up and twist. Twisting is important. So stimulate the spine doing those twists and use your exhale to go deeper. Inhale up. Exhale down. One more time to keep the body even. Exhaling, hand down, both hands in front of you. Stuff the toes into the mat. Exhaling, hips off the ground, downward dog. With the next inhale, look forward, feet between your hands. Exhale, the head down, legs straight. Feel the lengthening of the muscles on the back of your legs. Inhale, come up. Exhale, arms down. Beautiful. So we finished with the breathing section of our practice. Now we move on to the asana section. So we are going to start with the sequence called the sun salutation. Very powerful sequence that stimulates your entire body. If you don't know the sequence, don't worry, I will be guiding you. My recommendation is bring all your attention to the breath. Breathe using the full capacity of your lungs. Have your body follow. Hi Nick, how are you? So nice to see you. Beautiful to have you both from Germany joining the class today. Awesome. All right. Sun salutation A. Feet together, arms down. Begin to exhale, blow all the air out of the lungs. Remember, prioritize the breath and have your body follow with the movements. We'll move slowly. Inhale, bring the arms up, look up. Exhaling, lean forward, reach for your toes or your mat, keeping your legs straight. Inhale, look up. With the exhale, hands down, feet back, slowly bend the elbows and come to the bottom of the push-up. If you need to rest your knees down, do that. Keep the elbows close to the ribs. Inhale up, cobra, lift the heart. Exhale, hips up in the air, downward dog. 5 breaths. Keep the posture active as you keep your breath flowing by bending one knee and the other, twisting your hips, stretching the spine and the muscles on the legs. Gently, you can press your heart towards your toes, feeling also the stretch in the upper back. Next inhale, look forward, feet between the hands. Exhale, the head down, legs straight. Inhale, come up, arms up. Exhale, arms down. One more time. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward, legs straight. Reach for your toes or your mat. Inhale, look up. Exhale, hands down, feet back. Once again, slowly, bottom of the push-up, elbows close to your ribs. Inhale up, cobra. Heart open freely. Exhale, hips up in the air, downward dog. We'll hold downward dog for 5 breaths. But if you like to take a break, please come to child's pose. And remember, whether you are in child's pose or downward dog, the breath remains the same. You're breathing using the full capacity of your lungs. Gently press the heart towards the toes, the heels towards the mat. Feel the stretching of your body. Relax your neck. Next inhale, look forward, feet between the hands. Exhale, head down, legs straight. Inhale, come up, arms up. Exhale, arms down. Awesome. Sun salutation B. Bend your knees. Inhale, bring your arms up. This is chair pose. Exhaling, legs straight. Reach for your toes or your mat. Inhale, look up. Exhale, hands down, feet back. Bottom of the push-up, elbows close to your ribs. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, hips up in the air, downward dog. Breathe freely. With your next inhale, step your right foot forward, bring the arms up. Warrior 1. Exhaling, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse warrior. Left hand to the back of your knee, right hand overhead, look up to the top hand. Inhale deep. And your exhale, windmill your arms in front of you. Step your foot back. Slowly. Bend the elbows, keeping them close to the ribs. Come to the bottom of the push-up. Rest your knees down if you need. Inhale, up cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Now the other side. Inhaling. Left foot forward. Arms up, warrior 1. Exhaling, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, hands to the front, foot to the back. Chaturanga, bottom of the push-up. Cobra, inhaling, heart open freely. Exhale, hips up in the air, downward dog. If you need to rest, this is child's pose. Either in child's pose or downward dog, you're breathing using the full capacity of your lungs. Stay present with the flow of your breath. Breathe freely and richly. Next inhale, look forward, feet between the hands. Exhale, head down, legs straight. Go deeper than before. Inhale, bend the knees, arms up, chair pose. Exhaling, legs straight, arms down. Great. The body begins to warm up. That is good. We release toxins. We integrate our 5 bodies. We're doing great. One more time, sun salutation B. Bend the knees, arms up, inhaling. With the exhale, lean forward, legs straight. Inhale, look up. Exhale, hands down, feet back. Chaturanga Dandasana, slowly. Cobra. Downward dog. With the next inhale, right foot forward, arms up, warrior 1. With the exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse warrior. With the exhale, bring your front elbow to your front knee. Left arm diagonal to the ground. This is side angle pose. Breathe in deeply And with your exhale, look down, hands down, foot back, bottom of the push-up. Cobra. Downward facing dog. With your next inhale, left foot forward. Arms up, warrior one. If the foot is not going so far forward and you're here today, that's fine. Warrior one here. Exhaling, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhaling, side angle pose. So here we can also do it. Next exhale, look down, both hands down, foot back. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward dog, 5 breaths. Stay in downward dog or go to child's pose. But either way, keep breathing using the full capacity of your lungs. In these postures, as well as in life, sometimes we are in a place, but we want to be in another place. So we learn to take ourselves lovingly from where we are to where we want to be. One breath at a time. Inhaling, look forward, feet between hands. Exhale, head down, legs straight. Bend the knees. Inhale, arms up. And the exhale, legs straight, arms down. Awesome. Now, balancing posture. Sometimes life gives us situations that make us feel like we are walking on a wire, or that we are standing on one foot and we may fall over, and that scares us, stresses us, makes us tense inside, and it limits the way in which we think. So these balancing postures have the aim for us to find equanimity from the inside using our breath and find perfect comfort even when we are seeming to be standing on one foot in life. Good? So, as you feel ready, feet together, arms down, and as you feel ready, with an inhale, left knee off the ground. Grab it with both hands. Roll the shoulders back, lift the heart, and remember your breath. You're breathing using the full capacity of your lungs. Prioritize the breath and have the posture come out of you naturally, because you're not resisting. You're not entangled in your head whether you could do this or not. You know you can, and you're actually doing it. Just focus on your breath and find perfect balance, equilibrium, equanimity as you stand on one foot. Optional, right hand to your waist. Option 2, open the knee to the side and look to the other side. Whatever option you're choosing, prioritize your breath. Even if you fall off the posture, you keep breathing. Don't tense up, have the breath flow, whatever happens with the body. Find your equanimity and centeredness from the breath. Next exhale, come back to the center. Both hands to the waist. Inhaling, extend the leg in front of you. Bring your foot as high as your body allows you to. Exhaling, foot down. Shake it off. How does this feel? It's fun, yes? Prioritize your breath. Remember, breathe using the full capacity of the lungs, and whatever we're doing with the body, we have the body follow. When you feel ready, right knee up. Choose a spot in front of you, remembering today's Chooseday. Choose a spot in front of you and fix your eyes on that spot. Breathe freely, slowly, deeply. Option 1, left hand to the waist. Bring your knee up, use your core muscles for that. Option 2, open the knee to the side, look to the opposite side. If you're losing balance, keep the breath flowing. Yes, that happens, but we don't have to tense up because we're losing balance. We actually relax, regain centeredness, and stay clear in our heads to deal with the situation. As you feel ready, with an exhale, come back to the center. Both hands to the waist. Keep breathing even if you're losing balance. Extend the foot in front of you. Exhale, rest your foot down, shake it off. Great. Now, wrist therapy. Come to your knees and hands. If you spend some time on the computer daily, there is a risk for carpal tunnel syndrome. The bones here, ligaments, muscles on the hands begin to suffer. So this helps us very well for that. You can do this practice anywhere you are. Even in your office, you don't have to get on your knees and hands. You can just place your hands on your desk. So, start with your fingers pointing forward and one hand at a time, point them back, back, forward, forward, back, back, forward, forward, back, back, forward, forward, back, back, forward, forward, back, back. Awesome. Keep the back part now. Use your body weight and lean back towards your heels. Keeping the palms pressing on your mat, stimulate the wrists and the forearms using your own body weight. It feels so good. Keep breathing using the full capacity of your lungs. Eventually, turn your palms over, middle fingers pointing each other. Lean back and then slowly bring your weight forward, shoulders over wrists. If that is too much for your wrists today, back up a little bit. And then as you exhale, make fists. Keep the elbows straight. It feels fantastic. I love it. Sit on your heels and shake your hands around. Softly. Keep breathing through your nose using the full capacity of the lungs. Move your wrists around. Fingertips together, pressing exhale. Separating inhale. These simple exercises help you keep good circulation of blood and energy, love into your hands and fingers. Great. Next will be shoulder stand. Shoulder stand is an inversion. That means we're going to put the body upside down and we are going to bring the heart above the head. Usually when we're walking, we keep the head above the heart. When we are laying, they are leveled. But here in this inversion, we put the body upside down. This makes our blood circulate in opposite direction through the body, cleansing the whole circulatory system. Beautiful. Ladies, if you are in your moon cycle today, skip shoulder stand and instead do this posture. Viparita Karani. Legs up in the air. We can rest the feet against the wall, or we can just hold them in the air as I am doing right now. Take about 15 breaths here. This posture is awesome for menstrual cramps and also for insomnia, for folks that cannot sleep at night. Do about 5 to 10 minutes of this posture before going to bed and it will help you out. Great. Shoulder stand. For those that are doing shoulder stand with me, legs off the ground, hips off the ground, hands to the lower back, elbows down, torso off the ground. Aim to extend your body up, but if today the hips are low, the knees are bent, the back is slanted, and you are something like this, don't worry. That is a benefit already that you're bringing to your system. And from here, begin to work your way without fighting yourself. But one day at a time, one breath at a time, eventually you will come to extend your whole body up. Don't worry how long is it going to take you. Instead, be present on what you're doing in this moment. You are breathing using the full capacity of your lungs. Once in the posture, please don't turn your head. It can injure your neck. Just look up towards your toes. Exhaling, lower your feet overhead. Extend the arms behind the back. Optional, you can interlace your fingers and extend the arms. Breathe freely. Optional, you can bring your hands to your toes, grab the big toes, keep the feet together, or separate widely. Next, exhale, feet together, and slowly roll out of the posture, one vertebrae at the time on the mat. Awesome. Next will be fish. I am very fond of fish. So let me share with you how we do it. Legs together, feet together, toes pointing away from your head. Elbows down, palms down. Lift the heart. Tilt your head back and begin to walk your elbows towards your feet until the crown of the head touches the mat. The action of lifting your heart towards the heavens removes the weight of your neck. Your neck is not bearing weight. You're just giving a point of support with the top of the head. Option 1 stays there. Option 2, legs and arms off the ground. Still, the action of lifting the heart removes the weight of the neck, and you breathe freely using the full capacity of your lungs. Exhaling, gently release. Curl the knees into the heart, hug them close, and sway softly left and right. Grab on your feet from the outside, from the inside, or from the big toes and stretch. This posture is called happy baby. Babies are wise, so we follow their teaching. Stretching, being playful, making it good for ourselves to be in our bodies, in our skin. Stretch freely. Play around for a little bit, and eventually roll over the side of your body and come up to seated. We take a small break, short break, to give thanks. So I give thanks to you for joining me in practice today, and I also, joining you, give thanks to all the masters, teachers, gurus, sages that came before us and left the science and the practice of yoga for us to do today. To all of them we say, Parama Rishipyo Namaha. Parama Rishipyo Namaha. Acharya Devo Baba. Acharya Devo Baba. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Shavasana is next. Lay on your back and separate your feet with legs extended. Separate your feet to the width of your mat. Arms by your sides, palms face up. Take a deep inhale through your nose. Exhale long through your mouth, sticking the tongue out, making a sigh, relaxing. Also, roll the eyeballs in all directions. Inhale deep. Exhale, let it all go. One more time. Now, come back to your usual breathing pattern. Let go of your Ujjayi breath for the moment. Breathe as you usually do. Shavasana means corpse pose. This is the posture of the dead. As the dead body, we are choosing not to engage in action, movement, doing. So we rest the body still. We invite also ourselves to let the mind be still. And if you notice any thoughts popping up, if anything that I say may trigger you to think of something or say something about it, skip that for this moment. Don't label anything that comes up, just watch it. Whether it be a thought of a feeling or emotion, even a sensation, just watch them. When you let go of moving, doing, thinking, feeling, just becoming aware of them but not engaging with them or becoming them, then you allow yourself to engage in being. To move, to do, to think, to feel, and to be are different things. Moving and doing have to do with the physical body, thinking with the mental body, feeling with the emotional body, and being with your spiritual body, your soul. So for the time being, allow yourself to just be. Be awake, be aware, be the watcher, even if the body falls asleep. Be aware of the energy circulating inside. Be aware of how the inner state has changed from the beginning of the practice to this moment. Be aware how you feel more integrated and expanded than a moment ago. And you don't have to do anything about it, just watch. If there are differences, notice them. Be here now. As you feel ready, begin to wiggle your fingers, your toes, your ankles and your wrists, your elbows and also your knees. Curl them close to the heart and softly sway from side to side. Roll over the one side and gently help yourself up to seated. Next will be meditation. Last section of our practice today. Remembering this is BAM Yoga, breathing, asana, meditation. Now we enter the meditation section. So, you can sit with your legs crossed like this. We call it Indian style. We can sit also lotus style with the feet over the thighs. You can also kneel like this and sitting on your heels. Hands on your thighs, knees. You can sit also on a chair, your couch, your bed. I will recommend not to lay down because it's easy to fall asleep. So find any posture that is comfortable for you. Close your eyes, open your heart. Seal your lips and breathe through your nose. If you like, once again, engage with your Ujjayi breath, breathing using the full capacity of your lungs, slowly, peacefully, and generating a sound at the back of the throat. Use your breath and its sound as an anchor to stay in the present moment. When the eyes wander, the mind wanders, so we are choosing to close the eyes, also inviting ourselves to look inwards. Usually, we are keeping our eyes open to interact with the world and with our lives. And when we close the eyes to look inwards, we fall asleep and we enter dreamland. Another type of reality, I call it virtual reality. We live virtual reality through our dreams and through our thoughts in waking time. Meditation is not seeking to stop your mind from thinking and kill it, but instead to watch its behavior. We are not choosing to identify ourselves with the thinking mind or the thoughts that it brings, but we are choosing to be awake and aware, observing it. We realize that through thought we create. So if the thoughts that we are emanating are to our detriment instead of our favor, we are going to create realities that are not desirable. Today is Chooseday and we celebrate our ability to choose. Many times we focus our ability to choose on what car am I going to buy, which place am I going to go on my next vacation, what am I going to eat for lunch. But not necessarily do I choose what thought am I entertaining right now and whether it serves me, and if not, to actually change it. We are creators and we create ourselves and our life through thought, word, and action. Also intention. Thought is the seed of creation, so watch your thoughts. Use this time to realize, become aware, where is your mind today? Where is your mind at this moment? Is it standing on the light or the darkness? Is it standing for limitation or contraction, for fear or for love? As I say the word love, many times what first pops up are kisses, hugs, sex, and things like this. Love is energy, the most powerful force in the universe. The energy that gives and sustains life. To realize you have a thought. For instance, I cannot do this. Life is too big for me. I am good for nothing. If that thought does not serve the goal that you want to achieve, the place where you want to be, then it doesn't serve you. Then it's not to your favor to hold on to your thought, to that thought. But if you sustain it, if you choose not to change it, you are not loving yourself, you are hating yourself. Because thinking is creating, and if you want to be in a place and you're thinking of things that are opposite to the place where you want to be, how are you loving yourself, taking yourself to a place where you would hate to be or don't want to be? That is not love. Be loving to yourself, choosing to think in your favor, choosing to let go or stop right there and then thoughts that do not support what you want to experience. Through thinking, you create virtual reality, and virtual reality eventually becomes physical reality when we give it enough intensity and intention. Thinking is creating. Choose the thoughts that you entertain in your head. As soon as you realize your thought does not serve you or will create something you don't want to experience, first stop it right there and then. If you don't know how to choose or you get confused on how to choose a different thought, at least don't keep producing thoughts that do not serve you. Love yourself. Don't take yourself to places that you don't want to be, even in virtual reality. You are the creator of your realities, virtual and physical. Choose wisely. Choose lovingly. Choose freely. Love yourself enough to create thoughts, virtual realities that are enjoyable, as much as you want your physical realities to also be healthy, enjoyable, happy, fruitful, luminous. I have nothing against the darkness. Go to the darkness all you want. Just go with awareness. Know you're going there, so once you reach, you are not lost, crying, "Why am I here? Who brought me here?" It is in the darkness where you can shine your light the most. So if you visit the darkness, make sure to shine your light. Our education systems teach us more on how to find work and not so much in how we work or how we function. Here in BAM Yoga, we learn a little bit about that. I also have a soul course, I call it, to learn everything that we are not taught in school about ourselves, life, and living. To get to know ourselves properly, having a whole picture of who we are, how we function, we can engage in life in a very different way. Most people are living 2 out of 5 bodies disengaged in their lives. That means 40% of themselves is not acknowledged and engaged consciously in their lives. Functioning only at 60%, they feel life is greater than them. They feel overwhelmed, stressed, fearful, and symptoms begin to develop. Make it a priority. Know yourself. Be the watcher. Be the watcher. We are coming close to the end of this recording. Instagram gives me only 1 hour for this recording, so it will cut off very shortly. And as it happens, choose to stay a little bit longer on your own. Don't engage in thinking, but instead in watching. Be the watcher. When you watch, seek for the presence of the divine in whatever you see and let the divine speak to you, for it is present everywhere. Thank you so much for joining today. I hope to see you tomorrow. All the details for class are in my Instagram bio. The pricing is there. Please pay only if you love it and help me spread the word. Enjoy the rest of the practice on your own, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Happy Chooseday. Namaste. Be the watcher.